Hello and welcome back to the newly minted Selfish Guide to Fulfillment, Meaning, and Purpose. With me, your host, your go-to friend. This will be a new series of short weekly tips, so make sure to follow. This week is about what I like to call doing small things big. And what do I mean by big? I mean long term. If you listen to my previous videos, you've probably heard a reoccurring theme about thinking long term. But the problem is, you've probably also heard me say that the best place to start with something is to break it down and to look at the next small step. But how do you reconcile those two things, right? And the short answer is you don't have to, because of this. When you do something small, thinking big, you're doing the small step, but you're thinking about it long term. And the best way to think about that is to think about it like a mountain you want to climb. Every single step you take is just one small step. And if you focus on only that, then you're thinking short term. But if you take that step knowing or having in mind the top of the mountain, that long-term goal, then it's no longer a short-term perspective. It's taking that small step with a long-term perspective. And so that's how you can bring those two together and reconcile them. I think this can be applied to so many different things when we do things, going to the gym, starting a new way of eating, all these different things. If you just think about it's just about this moment, then it's hard to motivate, it's hard to get there, it's hard to finish. And there's just so many aspects to short-term thinking that get in our way. But when you think about it, this is a small step that I can grasp, that I can get my head around and then move to the long term, then it's eliminated. You don't have these inconsistencies in reference to short-term thinking and short-term doing. Instead, you're doing small, but you're thinking long-term. Remember, this is all these tips I'm going to be giving you is going to be all about being in the present now. So keep that in mind. We're thinking about the goal in the future so that you can let it go and let it be in the future because you planned it and you can be present now. You're thinking about the small steps so you can just enjoy that small step, right? You're planning and reflecting so that you can be in the moment now. That's it for now. Thank you for listening. Please follow me on social media at Colton Vita or check out coltonvita.com. Also, keep an eye out for my book coming out in 2023. And more importantly, if you think this could help someone, please forward it. Until next time, stay curious, stay open, and be full.